I used to hate the gym. Not in a cute, I don't want to get sweaty kind of way. I felt awkward, confused, and honestly, kind of embarrassed most of the time. If you feel like that way right now, I don't think that means you're weird or lazy. Sometimes it just feels like nobody really explains the things that makes sense when you're brand new. Or every time you try, it feels confusing and overwhelming, like you're already behind before you even start. And I get that. I didn't grow up as a sporty person. Most of my free time went to reading books, watching anime, playing computer games. So I was definitely not that girl who walked into the gym and just knew what to do. I didn't know how to use the machines, I didn't know where to stand. Every time when someone walked past me, I just want to disappear. And one of my first experience with training was a free session with the trainer, and it went so bad. First, he made fun of my legs and said they were too big and I need to get them smaller. Then, after he saw that my legs were shaky after 10 bodyweight squats, he laughed at me for being too weak. I cried during the session, and I remember feeling so small and useless. After that, I was too afraid to go back to that place, and it took me months to rebuild courage to even try again. Which is kind of funny now because that's how I became a trainer. But for real, that rough start taught me something. For a lot of beginners, even signing up for the gym membership takes courage. Searching a workout video on YouTube and follow it takes courage. Talking to a trainer and asking for help takes courage. It might look like a small thing from outside, but when you're brand new and scared, that is not small at all. So I started spending 2 to 3 hours after work almost every day just to learn the basics, like what exercises are there? What are they even for? And honestly, it took me almost 2 years before I felt like I kind of understood what I was doing. After about 5 years of training myself, I finally decided to get certified as a personal trainer, mainly because I wanted to study everything in a more organized system. But the beginning of all of those was not because I was trying to become a fitness person. It's literally because I wanted to feel less stupid at the gym. And I wish someone had explained the basic things to me when I was brand new. Because when you feel lost in the gym, it's very easy to give up and never come back. I hated feeling watched, I hated feeling judged, especially when everyone around you looks like they already know what to do, even though they don't. It's very frustrating. I think that's also why I pay extra attention to this stuff as a trainer now, because I didn't forget what it felt like to be that person. Some clients have asked me before, why did you switch from being a photography teacher to a fitness trainer? But honestly, I never feel like I've changed careers. Education has always been my passion. I used to teach people how to see things through the camera. Now I teach people how to understand their bodies better. After I became a trainer, I worked with a lot of beginners, different ages, bodies, injuries, and different levels of confidence. That really changed how I think about training. At first, I thought they just need a workout plan. You tell them what to do, show them the good form, and that's it. But the longer I coached, the more I realized that the plan is only one part of it. A lot of time, beginners need someone to explain the tiny questions that come up during the training. Like, what if I feel anxious about the gym? What if the machine I want to use is taken? How heavy should I go? How do I know if I'm using the right muscle? Those questions might seem small, so small that sometimes they pass through your mind so fast that you don't even know if you should ask them or not. And maybe that's why a lot of fitness channels don't want to spend time to make a whole video about such tiny questions because it might only get 100 views. But the thing is, when you're a beginner, those questions are not small. They are the things that decide whether you feel like you can come back next week or you might lose your courage and give up. That's why I make these videos. Not because I think I have the most knowledge on the internet, And definitely not because I think beginners need one more person yelling at them to just start, don't give up. I make the videos I wish I had when I was starting. Videos that slow things down a little, videos that explain the small, confusing stuff during the workout, the stuff other channel skips maybe because it feels too basic. I want this channel to be a safe place where you can be a beginner without feeling stupid. A place to help you start and slowly settle in. I don't have a whole team behind me making fancy videos. It's just me. So I can't post as often as the big channels, which also means we can slow down and talk about the things that are too basic to ask, but still bother you every single time when you go to the gym. That said, if you have any questions about strength training, please leave a comment down below. Thanks for being here, my friend. I will see you in the next rep.